So if you've been doing handstands for a while, you'll understand the shoulder control is so important for catching the handstand and rebalancing. We use it in the toe pull drill when we pull away from the wall. So if I'm in a handstand, chest to wall, and then I'm going to use my shoulders to pull from the wall, to close the shoulders, open the shoulders to go into handstand. That's exactly the same as how I control under balance. So if I don't kick up enough, in the freestanding handstand, see how my shoulders have come forwards, my feet are backwards. I can open the shoulders, which pulls the feet back. I can close the shoulders. So it's like a planche. So having some strength and control in the shoulder is really important for the handstand. It opens up lots of different movements and it also just creates a bigger window of balance. You wouldn't want to sit there all the time because it does use a lot of strength, but having the ability to take the feet over and have a big catch and be able to pull yourself back is very useful. So today I'm going to show you my favorite drill going between the scorpion and the hollow back position. So this is the scorpion when we have chest facing the floors, body arched. Now my arch isn't that impressive because I don't have a very flexible low back. Then that goes towards Mexican hollow back position and back to that scorpion position. So more chest facing the floor, head and shoulders sticking through. So closed shoulder, open shoulder position that way. So I'm going to take you through my favorite drill for training this, that movement between the two. Now this can be done up against the wall for a little bit more safety, or it can be done away from the wall. But what we're going to use is a box and ideally some mats or some weight plates or some yoga blocks, something you can change the height of. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kick up into a handstand in front of the box. I'm going to lower the feet over until I touch the mat. Now I'm going to have a little play with the shoulders. So video yourself from the side and just have an experiment what happens when you take your shoulder forwards and backwards. So you'll find that when you open and close the shoulder, it will take your feet on and off the mats. So once you got used to that, then play around with the height. Have your toes just kissing the mats and then take your head and shoulders towards the box. Try and lift your feet off and then slowly reduce the height of the mats. Now, just be careful it doesn't dump energy into the low back. If it does, just work on a higher height and try and engage some glutes or try and open up the upper back and concentrate on the thoracic shoulder area and less trying to get the range from your low back. Then all we're going to do is slowly decrease the height until you find your maximum. And what you should be able to do is find that control where you've only got very light feet touching the mats and be able to pull yourself off with no kick or no jump. Then once you've found your maximum height, and if you feel comfortable with it, again, you can use wall support if you want to, so you can go toes to the wall. Then get rid of the box and the mats and have a go freestanding. Now, if you don't have a freestanding handstand, you can do the same thing up against the wall. Your toes will just be on and off the wall, but see how far you can move in and out of the scorpion and towards the Mexican and vice versa, freestanding. Now, over time, as your mobility and your strength increases, this range will get bigger and bigger. And you could do the same thing where you, instead of going into a rounded position, as you come out of the scorpion, you could go into a straight handstand. So that would look more like, so scorpion, you would be in the rounded position. And then as I come out of that, I can go to straight handstand. And then I could carry on into the hollowback Mexican position and come back out straight and go back in to your scorpion. Now that one's a little bit harder because there's a lot of change. Both your feet are changing and your hips and your shoulders. Where with the other one, it's just the shoulders open and close and the feet are just staying in that same position. Let me know how you go with this one. Stick anything in the comments. Send me a message. Thumbs up and subscribe will be appreciated. And I'll speak to you next time. Thanks, guys.